got your pirates, you got your ogres, but the big summer event, for me at least, is the new Spider-Man movie and the new Spider-Man game. I'm here with Chris Archer, who is a Spider-Man veteran. You've worked on a bunch of these Spider-Man games.
Quite a few.
How many?
I think, what does this make, 4 or 5?
4 or 5.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man games have consistently kicked serious ass. I love Spider-Man 2.
Cool.
How do you improve? How do you take, how far you got with Spider-Man 2 and make this one a better and more enjoyable experience?
Well, especially on the next generation platforms.
Yeah.
You have a whole new playground to play with. So not only from graphics, but also things you can do, making things interactive that were cinematic before, and basically uprooting the things that you thought were great and making them visually feel more like a Spider-Man movie.
Okay, well let's break this down a little bit. What are the things that you guys focused in on that maybe you got some critical response on that you said we have to improve on?
Well, the things that we did well, I think, are things like the swinging and the open city, and
absolutely.
And we started with things outside of that realm, but we have actually increased the size of the city, so you have an even bigger playground. We have actually made some improvements to swinging as well, but we really ripped down combat to its core. We had 2 experiences to provide for this time around with both red suit and black suit. It was really quite a bit of work to get sort of 2 totally different feels. And with black suit, you have this new rage system, which is really cool. Take out tons of enemies at the same time. That's really cool. We also expanded into the lower levels, subways and sewers. So it's really quite a huge game. It's arguably the biggest Spider-Man game we've ever done. On top of that, we have 10 storylines, one of which is the movie, so you can really see the expansion that we've made on the classic series in connection with the movie.
I didn't kill your dad!
Shut up! I don't want to hear any more of your lies!
All right, now what about combat and the cameras? Those were a couple of things that started to get a little bit of complaint because of the repetition in the combat and the camera trying to keep up with Spidey. What did you guys do to change things up this time?
We actually did a whole new camera system, and we actually tried to hit every single angle, and we did a lot of testing and a lot of looking at that. So I think people are going to be pleased with the new camera system. Additionally, we actually improved the camera system in combat, which was half the battle, and now we have 2 totally different experiences that we've expanded in many different ways. So you have, your base combat, you have combos now, you have counter combos, you have, new aerial moves, new web moves. We pretty much just ran the gamut on that.
What's the game experience like if you play this thing on the Wii as opposed to PS3, PC, and Xbox 360?
Mainly control.
Yeah.
Right. So you're using the controllers to actually swing, and so you have that sort of immersive feel.
So left
of
hand,
actually
right
doing
hand?
it. Left hand, right hand.
No
yeah.
way.
Yeah, it's very
Incredible.
cool. Yeah.
So is it an actual motion?
It's a whip. Yeah, it's a whip. It's actually a whip. But we didn't actually work on that one. But I've played it enough that it really feels like you're whipping your hand out to swing. And once you get that feel, it's like I'm being Spider-Man. And so it definitely gives a different feel. They're different games, but that's what that game has.
Awesome, dude, I cannot wait. Spider-Man 3, you can play it on pretty much everything, including my watch, which is pretty crazy.
That's very technically advanced.
A watch version of the game. Great stuff, Chris. Thanks, man.
Thank you.